Podleader.
This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Goal Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round.
Podleader.
24. Hey, and welcome to Podleader. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Lex Basile-Price, and I can't let a spider take that away from me.
I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and chin up, chest out, baby girl.
Son of a gun, both mine? A little behind the scenes for the listeners. I literally just said, it'll be fine. You guys just go ahead and start. You'll never pick mine. And I'm JW Crumpin. She probably left you one only.
And we're, of course, talking about Cycle 24, Episode 13, Beauty is a Comeback, which sounds like a song.
By Valerie Cherish.
Uh-huh.
I'm just glad they slightly changed the
It's not
cadence,
Beauty is
so it's
Comeback.
not Beauty is
Is
Comeback.
comeback.
But also this episode should be called Beauty is a Throwback, but whatever.
The amount of times we hear throwback, comeback, I was ready to lose my shit.
Well, thank the Lord that I retitled it, The Girl Who Leaves Like a Thief in the Night.
I would love to tell you my title because it's complimentary. The Girl Whose I Knew.
Can I just say, this episode actually had throwbacks that excited me. This
Yeah.
felt like a gift.
The fans knew.
Yeah.
And if we're a gift to you, you should become part of the Lead'em Pod.
Because our
Like-
fans know.
Clicking that click soul.
Throwback to when you had 99 cents to give us. And now it's gone.
They enter the house with leftovers.
Yep.
Back up, guys. We've got, you know what? The 10 years.
Now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time to ask these questions. Do you think the listeners know when we're recording a second episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very easy to tell, I imagine.
Like, when people binge, are they just like roller coaster of energy?
I want to know if they can spot the After Dark episodes.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
those
really-
are when things get weird.
Yeah. What is everyone like on half a glass of wine?
Look, we're like Kylo. We like to have fun at night.
But we fight for equal rights by day.
That's right.
So the contestants enter the house with leftover boxes.
Uh-huh.
I love
Apparently
this.
we stopped for lunch on the way.
It was also a place where you got a free bottle of water with the order, because everyone had a free bottle of water.
They had to give time for Gina to move out to the casita.
And then there's a note on the coffee table.
And y'all, this letter from Gina to Rio has more depth and romance than many Love Island finale speeches.
For real. But the editors decided to undercut all of that
They
with the
sure
shadiness music over the best friend montage.
Romantic music.
But it was also that grand, like,
Oh, yeah.
like,
They were
it's-
clearly making fun of it.
Yeah.
I will say, I do love, I know I've complained about it in the past, I love the moving picture video that Christiana gets.
Yeah, this one was well edited.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then Christiana invites Rio to the upstairs. And Rio says, "Nah, I'm good. Here."
But I agree with her here.
Oh yeah, an answer I respect here. Give me that big bed.
Of course. But you knew production was like, normally they would have forced Rio to
Yeah.
move.
Yes.
But they're like, let her stay.
Mhm.
This teen Rio frowning photo is hilarious.
I love it. The one leaning on the table.
hmm
Very fun.
And then Rio says that she considered Gina to be an almost perfect model.
It's very interesting that Rio seems very energized that she is now going to win the competition.
Yes, because Gina specifically is gone.
And I truly wonder, stats-wise, Christiana is doing so hot in this competition.
Yeah.
Number one call-outs, challenge winner after challenge after challenge.
Universally beloved.
Why don't people see her as competition? It feels like it barely comes up except when it's a personality thing.
So I have a theory.
Mhm.
Do-do-do-do-do.
From Rio's views on not fit
Mm.
men,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she thinks that Christiana is a threat.
That's, I mean, in line with what we've heard from her. It's just fascinating to me that, like, if you were to tell me that right now, Rio considered the top three to be Rio, Gina, and Christiana, and was less threatened by Kyla and Shanice, I could see the mental journey that she got there. Now that Gina's gone, if she's like, well, one of my big competitions is gone, now it's just me v. Christiana, I can see the world.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand why no one's doing the math on Christiana.
I feel like Gina and Rio got so into their duo that they almost decided that everybody else wasn't a model. We are the two.
I wonder if it also comes from we're the serious people here. They're all having fun. They're all, having a laugh. I wonder if that plays into it too.
Look at them having their giggle fits. They'll never win America's Next Top Model.
Who said? Tyra said to celebrate because we're in the bottom 4.
That was Shanice.
Shanice said that. And then Kyla corrected very quickly.
And it was final.
She corrected it to top 4. And then Shanice was like, got it. Screaming top 4. Done.
Let's shake some butts.
And Tyra. This is the creepiest one for nearly 15 years.
What's because no one has to be gathered, so but they still don't edit out the weight.
Well, then there's the choice to whisper, "You'll never guess what they picked for you to recreate this week."
Do we think that fans actually voted or the show just picked? I could see a vote.
I could see a vote. There might have been a poll on VH1.com.
I could see a vote, but I also think they hired people that needed to be there.
Oh, for sure. It makes more sense to me. So ultimately, the fans voted for a challenge and then a photo shoot. The photo shoot makes complete sense to me. Why that would be the one people would vote for.
The challenge does not make sense to me at all.
No.
Like, I remembered it, but also I did a podcast on America's Next Top Model, so...
I also... And this is me trying probably to make more sense than there is at this point. But because she whispered it, I thought that was supposed to signify something about the challenge.
Right.
Oh.
But it had nothing to do with anything.
Also,
just whispers.
They don't really redo the challenge that a contestant points out at one point. And also, this is the cheapest challenge they could have done.
Everything from now until the start of the walk is such a fun episode of Top Model to me because the show has this weird dichotomy of contestants who remember the show's history too much. And it's also very funny what each individual contestant focuses on because we learned Christiana only remembers one thing, and that is walking down buildings.
That Rio is unfamiliar with.
Did not watch that cycle.
She didn't like the guys and girls cycles? No thanks.
I think Rio only watched the early cycles. She seems like very familiar with the early cycles and has no knowledge of what happened later.
We get an appearance of Jade.
They make their own Tyra 2 list. Cycle 6 and Cycle 20. This is what's nice, though, about having Tyra back, is that we can reference old cycles. It felt like when Rita was here, they pretended like Top Model never existed, except for Jasleen appeared once, and we were like, oh.
I also love that Kyla basically is like, I had to go to that fucking white middle school, and I hated every fucking moment of it.
Everyone's getting very sweary now.
Because Rio even says, what do you mean walking down a fucking building?
Well, and then...
How? With what tools?
To end this little team meeting, Christiana says, I suggest you guys get some good sleep, because tomorrow you're going to shit your pants.
And then, just a trauma dump in the middle, Shanice goes, I don't mean to bring the mood down, but, like, they're editing this stuff in the middle of silliness with Shanice going, Shanice going, I gotta win so I can pay for my brother's funeral.
Oh my god.
Oh. And what's interesting is if we hadn't watched the recap, that would have hit even weirder.
Yeah, thank you, Hannah.
If we, as a proxy through Lex, didn't know this information.
Correct.
This would have hit even like a heavier type of bricks than it already was, because
Yes.
I don't think we knew that. We know her brother died, but the way it's been,
It seemed like a while ago.
yeah.
Mhm. But nope.
So we head to the same place we always are, and we're met with Ashley, Drew, and Law in front of a ball pit. And Kyla says,
Oh boy, oh boy.
You
Oh
please,
no,
Lex,
no,
please.
no.
Kyle says, they never did a runway on a ball pit.
I've watched every episode. Oh.
I don't remember a ball pit runway.
It's also so unnatural to see a gray ball pit.
This is, to me, this is very like moms of TikTok who are like, do you want to
Beige
fashion
everything.
up your kids' toys?
Yeah, the hot new color for nurseries is beige.
And then Stacy's flight finally arrived. She comes out, walking in the giant ball, waves, and leaves.
Yep.
And then we get
Can't hug Stacey McKenzie.
Rio's silent acting was bad. Rio's voiced acting is also bad because she says this way. When I saw this runway on cycle 16, I thought it was so crazy.
And it was crazier at cycle 16 because there was water, which made it impossible to get out of once you were in.
Water and wind.
Yeah.
And what was it, like rose petals inside of it or
Yes.
something?
Yes, there was rose
Confetti
petals.
Oh,
or
Yeah.
something,
okay.
yeah.
Then we get some Law ADR. This is a throwback to the beginning of the competition. And then they introduce the models in the weirdest fucking way.
Well, this is also where we hear for the first time this episode. So rude. The actual Final Four. You four? This is fake. This is a simulation. You're not really the Final Four.
Way to get me on Rio's side, show, because I am mad for her.
Yes!
The cute thing about this is they show the picture they went home on. They show their final picture, which I thought was cute. But we introduce all the contestants from Maggie to finally Christina.
Captions crunching, adding, finally, because I rewound it 3 times.
Yep.
Drew did not say finally.
Nope.
But let's not breeze past Liberty's intro, where she walks out with her tongue out of her mouth.
This is what you liked last time.
Yeah.
And then, but wait, we also have Sandra, Aaron, and Gina too.
I'll say this. From here through the actual challenge right here, Aaron looks great.
Yes.
Aaron got refreshed at some
Aaron
point.
needed some nights in a hotel.
Yeah.
Erin needed a couple of days where no one talked to her.
No, I'm sticking with my theory, update theory, that this is Desiree.
Sure.
Oh, yes. Sure.
So they're going to be doing a throwback comeback.
Ugh, it's
Why
so much.
do we need both those words?
Stop saying it over and over and over again.
Don't call it a throwback. It's a comeback, but it's actually a throwback.
Also a throwback.
Gina decides to come and speak to Rio, and Rio is she remembers the shove backstage.
And give it up for the editors because contrasting Kyla and Sandra reuniting.
Clearly actually friends, which
Yes.
was very sweet.
Very sweet.
Good. I'm glad Sandra got something out of this cycle.
Yeah, a friend.
Yep.
The friends she made along the way.
And Rio's saying to Gina, because Gina's like, how's the house? Is it different since I moved to the patio? And Rio's like, I mean, you literally just left.
Last night.
You just said you never really left.
Also, someone is drying with a hairdryer Christina's little ponytail.
Christina, who said, oh, it was a fluke that I got eliminated.
And now Gina's like, now there's no animosity. Now I'm here to win. Not be angry. That was old,
No, that was
Gina.
my character.
This is a full person, though. This is a fully new person.
Yes.
Fully new person. Gina. This is the Gina that we remember.
Yes.
Because the Gina up until last episode was a different. I'm sorry.
Fully.
I never really disliked Gina up until now.
No.
And
Yeah.
now Gina's said, villains welcome.
There were, up until last episode, there were moments where I disliked, but overall I found her to be an entertaining and interesting presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this.
Now she might as well have, like, flames behind her every time she speaks.
And then we're introduced to Carmen. But,
According to captions.
Kaiman.
Captions, what are you doing?
So, captions are so tired. But it's so weird that it's been Major and now Kaiman. It's exclusively the names of guests.
Yes.
Yeah. And they say that this is the future of fashion runway. I found out this collection's actually called Slut from the Future.
This sentence, though, this Tyra 2 list that fucks itself into a description of the line is gorgeous. Erykah Badu, Kendall Jenner, and today she'll be throwing us back to the future.
Today she'll be throwing us back to the future.
There will be no other time in the history of the world. The Omniverse theory, tons of different timelines. We will never say Erykah Badu, Kendall Jenner, and today we will be throwing back to the future. Those words will never be in the same order again anywhere. And
I'm just going to say this right now. Some of these outfits are crimes.
Some of them are cool and some of them are
Some
crimes.
are crimes. Did you see what they made Korra wear?
That was crazy.
Also, everyone's dying of frostbite because the makeup is blue lips and blue eyes.
So little bit tidbits about Kaiman. At one point, she did a collection that featured stylist Nicola Formichetti and Kaiman as models.
The grand unified ANTM-averse.
But she also has a connection to Philip Plein because she has created wearables with Decentraland, the weird NFT fashion.
I tried to read about her and I got so mad about the NFT fashion that I just noped out immediately.
Yeah.
I do like the structure of this comeback. I like the idea of we keep 4 based on the challenge performance.
Yes. The problem a little bit is walking has never been important this season.
No.
Well, the problem is that, let's say you did want a walking live modeling challenge to be the first round. I agree with Hannah. I like that. This,
and that it has consequences. That's what I really like.
Yes.
Is almost impossible to actually see ability because this was in ANTM lore. Goofy challenge, let's humiliate these models.
And then they tried
it was the viewers like Christiana who said, let's kill these girls.
Yep.
But also, you're like, well, at least it's not on the water and with wind. But then they use wind machines and smoke. So it's also still bad.
And it's also hard from a viewing perspective because it's so difficult to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because it's white on gray on gray on white also.
Yeah, with the smoke, it's impenetrable to actually see what they're doing.
Except for whatever headpiece they forced onto Korra.
Korra's not in this episode.
No.
Tyra is also not present at this fashion show.
Everybody else is.
Also, I worry about the safety of these bubbles because we get Liberty on the ground fanning herself pretty quickly. Seems like she had a full panic attack that they edited out.
Well, I assume they had 2 bubbles, right? That they sent one person out and then they filled.
Deflate, inflate, deflate, inflate.
Yeah. But it also didn't seem like they got to know what was going on because we just have so many clips of Stacey McKenzie being like, longer steps.
That's all she says.
Fast.
Bigger steps. Bigger.
And just act like you're not in the bubble, okay?
I did it. You can fucking do it too.
It's very funny when Gina's going down. And they say, give us a pose, girl. And then she doesn't. And they're like, yeah,
that was
she did it.
That was it.
Sandra made the bold choice of hand on hip that she immediately regrets.
Yeah.
Christina looked way too confident in this bubble. I was like, has she done this before?
Yes.
Well, as we'll learn in this episode, Christina doesn't have fears.
No.
Well,
she
when you're a
is
haunted
fierce.
doll, what do you have left to fear?
She is fierce.
Ryan was marked present.
Oh, yeah.
She was.
And what the fuck was going on with Maggie's ball? It was going from her black girl to her white girl side, back and forth. Woohoo! There's also a camera in the ball that you have to avoid stepping on.
Yes.
So dumb.
We only see it once while Christiana is explaining to us, the audience, how terrible it is being in this ball.
how loud your own breath is sounded horrifying.
I thought Liberty was pretty good.
Liberty was good. Like, there's a reason she was called second.
Kyla fucking kills it.
Yeah.
And gets 0 credit.
Uh-huh.
None.
And then I am so pleased for whoever it might be. It is so nice to see Aaron just do something well.
Yeah, we learned that Desiree is a better model than Aaron.
But genuinely, when Aaron walked out...
After this, Desiree and Aaron got together with the 2 different people from 1-800-Flowers.
Aww.
And Desiree says, I'm also 42.
But seriously, Aaron was so clearly the best.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
And
yeah.
I'm glad she gets she didn't really get to leave on a high note because of the rest of the episode, but I'm just
But
glad
it's
she
nice
got
for her to
it.
get a moment in
win.
the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Christiana mispronounce her own name?
That's because she was so determined to not fall because she was in tights with no shoes.
But I swear she just goes, and I was like, Christia? I was like,
She's heard Tyra say her name wrong too many times. Christiana.
It is so strange to see grown women in white tights.
Oh.
That is not something adults wear.
No, not since you were a hooker in the 80s do you wear white tights.
And not with the full toes. Like it's
Ugh. So yes, the winner is Desiree. Then Liberty, Christina, and Gina, which is surprising because I didn't think she did that great. And
Yeah,
she
But it looked
especially
like
didn't pose.
it looked like she did better than the other people, though.
Sure.
it's just funny because I feel like those first 3 were the ones that I clearly was like could notice were doing better.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Gina was the best of the worst people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back at the house.
I wrote the dumbest note. I was like, Liberty finally got to wear blue because she's wearing the lipstick. I had some time away.
You blew it on that photo, so now you get to blow it on the show.
Back at the house, Rio called a meeting with the original top 4 that the original top 4 did not want to be at.
Kyla's trying
Rio
to nap
has a new
so
click.
hard.
Ryu has a new click, and it's the OGs.
And then my favorite moment happens.
Mm-hmm.
Christina just tiptoes in,
Practically skipping.
sits right on down behind Rio and says, "What are we talking about, girlies?"
Has great jewelry.
I actually like this little sundress too, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just think it's so funny. I do like this kind of petty where someone is just like, no, you can say whatever you want, but I'm
Mhm.
also going to sit in here.
And
this
Because
listen.
Christina doesn't really say anything. She just questions stuff like, well, what? And I agree with her.
How would you deserve it?
How would you deserve it more than... the implication is like, well, if I earn my spot back,
Mm-hmm.
that's also deserving it, you know?
And this is fueling Christina. This is like she's just taking this all in, and it's just giving her such drive.
Mm.
Well, we have 2 competing storylines. We have Rio v. Gina, and we have Shanice v. Christina.
Right.
And then Erin, would she possibly come back? And then Liberty, who's also here so that she is canonically 8th. And she leans, the only Liberty moment I remember in the house is she leans far too far on that glass railing. I was like,
Yes!
Liberty!
She's
confident.
taking chances.
Yeah.
In the middle of Christiana's skincare routine?
Not again.
Welcome back, Christina, Aaron, Liberty, and Gina. It's fears and dreams. Dream your fears. Smiles to sleep in a nightmare.
The video ends, and someone asks, what's everyone's biggest fear? And Christiana says, clowns. Very well-known fear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shanice responds, yeah, clowns, balloons, like all that shit. Balloons!
She doesn't like loud noises, Hannah.
This is
You know,
also...
balloon fear.
Y'all, did I send either of you the Disney Channel clip about favorite holidays?
No.
Okay. I'll send it to you afterwards, but I'm going to fully talk about it right now. Because one of my favorite...
Oh, you sent it to me. Never mind. Now I remember. Now I remember.
I've never seen this clip.
You will, and you will love it.
Yep. So, one of my favorite things in pop culture is when a group of folks is asked what's clearly a softball question. A get to know you. What's your favorite breakfast food? Whatever. And then one person decides it's time to start the conversation.
Yeah.
And Disney Channel asks its celebrities, it's like the narrator's like, what's your favorite holiday? And there's this, I didn't recognize him, but a dude who's like, I just love Christmas. Not only the holiday, but just the feeling and the time. Like my family really gets together. And then it cuts to Tia and Tamara Mowry.
What?
And one of them says, 9/11. And you're just like, favorite holiday.
Number one, not a holiday. Not even a federal holiday.
I'm not okay.
She's so serious. Like,
and I could tell from the way you said it that she thought she ate. Like she figured out the secret answer that nobody else had figured.
She said to herself, everyone else is gonna be.
She was like, "I'm a patriot. 4th of July. No, wait." Oh my god.
I'm crying now. I was crying when I saw it.
I'm assuming it's the bad one.
Oh, I'm sure it's the one that got on the reel with hot takes like that.
That's as good as the clip I sent the two of you of DJ Khaled receiving that guitar. We should put these up in the Discord when this episode comes out.
I'll definitely put this up in the Discord. Okay. It was like one of those rare TikToks that I fully saved to my phone. I was like, this is for when I'm having a bad day.
I can't lose this.
You mean what I have to do every time I send Hannah a TikTok is I save it and then send it?
I appreciate the care you put into it, though.
You're welcome.
Anyway, that's what this was giving me, is I was ready for someone to be like, my biggest fear, not being able to support my family. And you're like,
well, it kind of gets there.
Well, that's not a photo shoot.
It kind of gets there with Rio, who is incensed and starts saying that it's insulting to her character that this is happening.
She goes round the bend. We are back at Sandra levels of what is happening.
I think that's the problem. I think she was reminded that Sandra exists.
And then when they get to that blurry couch talking head, and Christiana immediately regrets coming in here with Rio.
Christiana, you gotta stop trying to befriend people.
It's insulting to me and my character and everything I've been through. It's insulting. I came up off the streets of Detroit. I was supposed to die. I was like, honey, baby girl.
Okay.
You need a week at the spa.
This is another cryotherapy treatment.
The comeback person has never won. Do not worry about this.
Yeah. Is this when she goes to the other room? No. We had the photo.
Oh, it is. No, this is where she moves out on Gina in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
To sleep in Christiana's bed.
And forces Christiana to carry all her shit.
Also, you didn't need to move your stuff, did you?
I did like Christiana as if she's in a heist movie looking around and be with
that bright white garbage bag.
Yeah.
And then Rio's carrying a tank top. So we head to the reserve. Finally, we go somewhere because this bank vault is real. Mm-hmm. This used to be a bank and it's now an event space. I didn't understand the pictures of animal people on the walls, but whatever.
Well, not either, but okay.
And we're told that they're going to be doing the tarantula diamond shoot.
Which again, if this, I could see actual fans.
Yes.
Yes.
But when we're told that they will be getting diamonds from diamond jewelers, Hearts on Fire, Lavienne and Harry Kotler, I thought that's weird. Oh, it was. There's no such thing as diamond jewelers, but the way they caption crunched it, that diamond jewelers was a company.
Yeah, it was a descriptor, not a company.
Yeah. There was a colon missing.
This is not the kind of copy that Law should be reading.
No. Let me tell you just a few key things from these diamond jewelers.
Okay.
Hearts on Fire.
I'm sorry, I need to pause you because Hearts on Fire, I know I talk about it too much. There's a challenge every season of Love Island where everybody has to strip for each other and see whose heart rate goes the highest.
Ew.
And it is called Hearts on Fire.
Huh. I hope they sponsor it.
I do too.
We believe that diamonds should be worn with ease and a touch of attitude. Anyone who wears our jewelry can take pleasure in the blazing beauty and joy it brings. Lavion is a jeweler, a family-owned jewelry company dating from the 15th century.
Wow.
And they've amassed a collection of jewels, including the Koh-i-Noor diamond. And they are the instigators of chocolate diamonds.
Ugh.
Harry Kotler, the funniest thing about this is at one point it says, each piece is touched by only 4 artisans, a forger, a carver, a polisher, and a quality control expert. As though it's a plus that only 4 people have touched your jewelry before you.
You can really tell.
That's it.
So there is something that I fully did not remember.
Same.
And that was all of these legitimately interesting, welcome for the most part, cameos. And Eva looks stunning.
So good.
I hated that they Tyroned her, though. Eva the Diva, Marcel.
Well, later they just say Eva Diva. Diva's just her last name now.
Pigford, yeah, remember when
thing
Eva
of the
Diva on
past.
Cycle 3? She was so great the whole time. Great on set. Great with the models.
Yeah.
What a lovely presence.
And also modeled really well.
Yeah.
I was like, kind of Ashley Graham'd some of these into like, ugh, are they all just worse than Eva?
They are also going to be posing in pairs with an eliminee that they hate.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this really worked out that everyone's got someone to hate.
Except if this is just a show trying to convince us that Kyla and Liberty
Yes.
hate each other,
Yes.
even though they never did.
Yeah, for sure.
Your theme? Paternity leave. I'll never get over that, y'all.
So it's Christiana and Aaron, because Aaron hates Christiana, as we know.
Well, one loves people and one hates
Hates
people.
people. Yeah. Kyla and Liberty, Shanice and Christina,
Of course.
and Rio and Gina.
Of course.
And then we meet our photographer, noted fashion photographer Nigel Barker.
I had no idea he came back.
I didn't either. But it was very telling that he was not invited to panel.
Yep.
Ooh. I was a little surprised, actually.
I was too.
I will say this. Nigel is good on TV at speaking these things more than I ever gave him credit for, because now comparing him to our new panelists who haven't had as much time to get into it, and I get that, but I was like, wow, Eva and Nigel here makes all the new folks just not great in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just such a presence.
He just uses the word honey.
Yeah, just stop
way
saying
too
honey.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still
Easy
Nigel
fix, though.
Barker.
Yeah.
And Christina is turned on by every part of this shoot.
I'm kind of excited to see how the tarantula's going to feel, too. The prickles.
I'm already full of spiders on the inside. I can't wait to feel how they are on the outside.
I kind of love it though, because there is such a range of Kyla and Christina excited. Could not care less about this happening.
Or are, like, legitimately, this is their favorite shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to Aaron and Shanice, freaking out.
Yeah. Did you know that all tarantulas are venomous? Just not really venomous to humans.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the difference between old world tarantulas and new world tarantulas is that old world tarantulas have no stinging bristles.
Yeah. They also inherited all their money.
I was going to say, they also speak with a thick Italian accent.
Nice. I really got you with that, Lex. Yeah.
We get an example of Drew's styling, where he just plops a diamond necklace on top of Eva's head.
It'll be a moment, Hannah. It'll give her a moment.
That moment where a necklace falls on your head.
They removed it immediately.
Of course.
Nowhere in the end result picture.
So when Aaron and Christiana are up, Christiana seems a little scared, but is like using it.
And they praise her heavily, both Drew and Nigel talk about how great she's doing while Aaron is struggling so hard.
And Aaron is told, I don't have the time and you ain't got the money, which is harsh, but I kind of love it from a bitchy Nigel point of view.
That sounds like legitimately a song lyric.
Mm-hmm. And also, it shows that this is bad for Eva, Christiana. They're having to be in this shot longer because Aaron can't get her shit together.
I was so interested in Christiana finally have a talking head where she was just pissed. She was like, I got mine in one take. Why do I have to keep this on me?
Still standing here with this fucking tarantula on.
And then Aaron decides to put the spider on her face.
I kind of got from the perspective, she didn't say this, so I wish we'd actually heard it or seen this. I get it from the perspective of, like, something is only scary in theory, and then when you actually do it, it's not that bad. So maybe I'm scared of it getting on my face, so if I just put it on my face, I'll get over it. It did not work.
I thought it was more, I'm screwing up. I gotta keep myself in this game somehow. Let me put the spider on my face.
You know what I'm very thankful for in the way that Top Model has not been consistent on? That there were multiple spiders. That they weren't using the same spiders.
Stressing out the animals.
Exactly.
It also felt like the handlers were, like, plentiful. Although we learned that the housing for a tarantula is a soup-to-go container.
Not even soup, cream cheese.
And I'm sure this is the proper technique, but sometimes it just looked like they were shaking it out of the cup, and I was like, oh.
Let's get this spider going.
I also love that we learned from Eva that they had to do their shot in just like a stairwell.
Yes. Having her on set was so great.
I also love her saying that, listen, the fact that I'm not the one wearing the spider, everything.
I'm Eva now. I don't have to wear it.
Yeah.
But then she basically did when Shanice starts creeping up on her and she's like, you need to stop.
Your hand feels like a tarantula.
Her real thing of like, okay, you're freaking me out now. Like,
And then Eva comes to give Gina some good advice.
Yeah.
And then Gina gets a spider hat.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
She's lucky that she didn't have to stand there for ages while they arranged it to look like a cage.
That's the thing about, like, her look that I would get so frustrated if I was her, because you know that every single stylist and photographer thinks they're the first one that's thought, like, but what if the thing on the bald head was the thing? Spider as hat?
The good thing about spider on head is you can't see the spider, I guess.
True.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to the point with Rio where she's saying that Gina isn't actually afraid of spiders, and it's all an elaborate ruse. Buddy.
Also, Drew has caught the honeys from Nigel Barker.
Not the honeys.
That sounds like when your parents trying to call something
diabetes.
Like diarrhea the squirts. Yeah, diabetes is the honeys. I think I'd legitimately have heard someone be like, he's got the sugars.
I've heard the sugars.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't skip, even though it's not a joke, because it doesn't make sense. Eva going, Shanasty is shabye-bye. Couldn't think of a rhyme, huh? All right.
When we hit to panel.
Right before we get to panel, I want to talk about the model pile of Liberty, Rio, and Christiana.
Just
Liberty's
lying
lying
on
waiting.
top of them.
Sandra told Liberty she could just wait for the tire mail. So Liberty grabs her seat. And then with a blanket, Rio and Christiana lay prone on her.
Yeah, Christiana is the blanket.
Yeah.
Live, CBS January 11th. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Perfect. No notes.
The Golden Globes, with more stars, more glamour, more chaos, and more host Nikki Glazer.
We're gonna laugh at the celebrities that can take it and completely ignore the ones who can't. I'm just kidding. They're not safe either.
The Golden Globes, live CBS Sunday, January 11th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also, they're a literal vampire. And suddenly, my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
At panel, the crimping of Tyra's hair got out of hand.
I liked it. I like big curly hair.
I would have really, really liked if Tyra had done a throwback look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring us
Oh,
the
that
red
would have been
hair.
brilliant. The red hair. Oh, that's so smart.
Would have been much better than denim dress with ugly belt.
Yeah.
I can't see any outfit other than genius. You've got your thigh-high, dark brown, open-toed sock boot. You got your brown leotard with a light brown belt, thin belt over it, and then a long beige duster.
Everyone's outfits are wild. Liberty kind of
especially
escapes.
that
But yes,
one.
especially
Oh.
Gina.
And this outfit for Christiana is great.
But much better.
Yes, much
I
better.
assume part of the winning package she got.
For
But
sure.
yeah, Liberty's is normal, although she's really gotten into that Ariana Grande, the coat's always falling off thing.
Yeah.
I did not think the leggings were her friend.
No. I'm just saying, compared to everyone else, the outfits got crazy. Rio's? Ooh.
They talk about Rio and Gina looking like they're part of the same fashion story. I'm like, yeah, because they both made the same wrong choice.
So, Shanice and Christina are up first.
And I gotta say, what a great answer from Christina, who is here to come back. When she's
Yes.
like, I love that this gives me a chance to show you that I'm open to criticism and critique.
So smart.
And Law, like a tiny little dessert yogurt, is like, yum, 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 yum. If I was watching this, I would think she was coming back.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. I think Eva steals this particular picture.
Yeah.
Eva looks great in this picture.
The problem with this one especially, it kind of happens to the other ones. There starts to be a photoshopped in quality for everyone. Like we took photos separately and composited it together.
I think it's also a mistake to be this far away for these shots, because one of the reasons the original photo
Yes.
worked so well is that you were super up on that spider.
Mhm.
So you were really getting a visceral feeling from both the diamonds and the spider. The way they're framed here, it's like that could just be a prop.
Yeah.
That being said, I think this is actually Christina's best face of the entire competition.
Yeah?
And weirdly, the green hair kind of works for this picture.
It feels like if you cut Shanice out, it almost looks like what they wanted Christina to do for the drag queen photo of Evil Princess.
Yes. The only thing I really don't like about Christina in this
That
photo
stiff
is
hand.
that thumb.
You know what's interesting? There's a couple people that have stiff hands, and I wonder if this was some weird direction to show off the rings.
Or you can't move the spider safety.
I think she could have still dropped that thumb.
Sure.
Don't
I
get me
thought it
wrong,
was-
I agree with you.
I thought it was really funny that Ashley was like, "Oh my god, you did a great job showing off the diamonds," and then her thumb is just totally blocking the necklace.
We also didn't talk about it, but while she was shooting, Christina did like to do a lot of hand movement
Ooh.
stuff.
Yes.
Shanice this is a sad attorney's, I don't know. It's giving me like business lady, but like realtor.
It is so stiff filling, and Shanice, who has a gorgeous face, an amazing profile, I just don't think this exact angle suits her at all.
No, I agree with Hannah about the up the nose in this photo.
Yeah, and she does kind of default to that, I think, when she's
back.
uncomfortable. It's not the worst.
No.
We've got a very clear worst coming up.
Well, and in terms of just how to take a bad top model photo, I find this pretty mid.
Yeah.
But
I think
y'all
she's,
are right, very, very stiff.
and she's being overtaken by two other people in the shot.
Yeah. I also find some of the makeup on this shoot questionable.
Agreed.
I wonder if that's partly because of this kind of weird photoshopped quality that the post-production didn't mesh with the makeup very well.
Yeah, maybe.
That's mostly when we get to our future Aaron and Christiana photo that I have that critique. But yeah, honestly, y'all, though, I would have brought Christina back.
Me too.
Yes.
I
Oh,
think
that
it would
would
have been deserved.
Yes, deserved and awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, and Law says something to Shanice before we move on that bothered me so much. it hurt my feelings so bad that you couldn't push through it. What do you want from... And this is the thing. Shanice walks up. She's like, I panicked way more than I thought I would. I know that I failed. I knew the photo was going to be bad. What do you want from her at this point?
Yeah. And it's also, and I get it, maybe it's the first photo. It's like so not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm talking about bad photos. Rio and Gina are next.
I don't think Gina's is horrible or anything, but the praise that it gets is so outsized. I think she's better than Rio in this.
Sure.
She looks fully dropped in. It looks like Eva and Rio took a photo together and then they photoshopped Gina in.
Director X was on the side going, get in, go on.
It's just so posy.
Yeah.
This is another one that I think the best person is Eva.
Yeah. I think Gina's eyes are stunning.
Yes. I think it gets praise for spider on head.
It's nice to see her with softer makeup because I think Gina is
Yes.
somebody that the stylists really like to put a lot of makeup on because she handles it so
I like
well.
that lip color on her for sure.
So it's nice to see her in something a little more like natural coated, even though in this light, it does not look skin matched correctly.
No. Also, I'm just seeing, why did we allow Eva to have a blue manicure?
She walked in with it.
Did not take Tyra's advice.
About this one compared to, and I haven't looked at the other photos again yet, but there's very little jewelry in this one.
Yeah.
Like
Rio has
Rio
none.
is almost, Rio's actually not showing off a single piece of jewelry.
Yeah, where are the bracelets?
And the necklaces are some of the smaller ones. This is like,
The
Eva's
ring on
got
Gina's
some
hand
on,
is also too big. It's spinning.
but Rio's is
Ooh.
like, her-
Hissy.
yeah, but also her eyes are fully at different
Yeah.
level. Like the angle on the eyes did not work at all. It looks like she's like about to start to blink.
It also, because the way that one eye caught the light, it makes this weird optical illusion where it looks
Yeah.
like the other side of her face is like further back.
It looks like she's got a big fake eyelash on one eye and not the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the hands are so weird. Yeah. But Eva looks
This whole image is just very flat apart from Eva.
Mhm.
They're all on like one plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this photo at all.
Mm-mm.
Kyla and Liberty are next. I hated Tears of Horniness.
Yep.
This is not Liberty's best shot.
No, it sure isn't.
Nah, it's
Not her
it's-
angle.
It's first of all, it's a really great face for Kyla.
Kyla
So when
looks
you're comparing the two,
It is crazy how little she has to do to look this good.
I think this is the one time where Kyla looks better than Eva.
Yeah,
yeah. The only thing about Kyla's that's funny
that arm.
The hand.
this perfect doll-like hand coming down to be like, "Hello, Eva."
Let's shake.
Are you ready to get up from your nap?
But
It is us, your daughters.
your doctor. Her face is just insane. Her face is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
If Liberty's mouth and lips were different, I think I'd like it more. It's
don't-
that when you get on a close up, her mouth is like about to open up or something.
Also,
It's like,
what is this outfit they put on Liberty with this one sleeve?
And a sequined strap.
Is her boob
thick
fully
strap?
out? Is her boob fully
Yeah.
out and Eva has to cover it?
Yes, that's my canon.
Yeah, what is Kyla reaching for?
Oh, wake up, mother.
I do like that the spiders are doing very similar things. I think that's cool.
It's kind of not. It kind of looks like they're like part of the necklace, which is kind of fun.
It also looks a little like they're waking up their like vampire maker Eva from a long slumber.
Mm-hmm. They were supposed to wake her 20 years ago. I
They're like,
forgot.
ooh.
The townsfolk are outside, mother.
We didn't really talk about it. Eva's hair looks gorgeous. And it almost feels like an affront to the show and the way they treated Yaya
Yaya?
with her braids.
For real.
Finally, Christiana and Aaron.
And I mean, overall, this is obviously the worst photo.
Yes.
But also, my biggest question, why is Eva having to hold her hair on her head?
What did they do to her hair? Why is it so precarious?
Were they trying to just do a crown situation?
But it looks like
And
she's
she was
having
trying to make it seem like a crown?
I don't... Christiana's hands.
Oh boy.
Okay, Christiana doesn't look like like herself.
No.
Like
It's very
everything looks
strange.
fake.
Yeah, it looks like they photoshopped her.
Yeah.
Like to a different person.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aaron pointing to the spider. See what I did?
It's so funny that Erin's is so clearly bad that they don't even talk about her photo. Ashley's just like, and you killed it on that runway. So
Good for you, Erin.
sorry you're not coming back.
Also, there's no mention of how much this was pulling teeth.
This is what infuriated me, because Drew goes on this whole monologue to Christiana about how he could visualize this photo in the garbage, how it's not enough at this point in the competition, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you were on set. You were the one who, for that first 3/4 of the photo shoot, was telling her how great she was doing and how terrible Erin was. Shut up.
And this was
It
just
was
because
one
they
thing I
finally
forgot.
got a spider on Aaron.
Yeah, that was one thing I forgot to mention that I thought was funny when they were talking about Liberty and Kyla's photo. They said that Liberty looks rich. And I wanted Liberty to be like, that's actually really funny because I'm a big supporter of small businesses. But yeah, this photo would honestly like dip into my bottom 10 ever. Like it's so clearly
also,
bad.
It's giving a little bit SNL sketch Swarovski crystals.
Swarovski crystals?
Swarovski crystals. Because their outfits are too similar.
Yes.
Aaron's and Christiana's.
There's something about this photo shoot overall, and I don't know if it's the presence of Eva, that reads very Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo
Oh.
promotional.
Sure.
It's because all the outfits are kind of like fancy ugly.
Oh, yeah. And the whole idea is like impossibly rich.
Yeah.
Right.
Covered in diamonds, you know.
And yet none of them are. For having to get diamonds from 4 different jewelers or whatever, and yet they're so scant.
I think that's one of the reasons I like the Christina Shanice one the best in a lot
Yeah.
of
A lot
ways
of jewelry.
is because it's clearly a jewelry ad.
Yeah.
Tyra does say one thing to Erin about the photo, and that's, I'm really happy that you put that spider on your face.
That was my goal the entire season. And Desiree said, fuck, I came back for the spider shoot.
And then we get a private panel.
We do. But now it's about body of work, Tyra.
There was a hilarious captions crunch, because Drew says of Rio, it's like reading 20 pages into a book and you don't want to read the rest. And for some reason, caption said, 24 pages into the book.
Because it's cycle 24. Stay on theme.
That was so weird.
And then that they try to make us believe that Rio's best photo in this competition was the Tyra trauma photo.
Oh my God. One of the
Get
worst.
out of here.
Love that Tyra got the chance to pat herself on the back.
One of the worst Rio photos.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
did
she
not
did
like
get
it
a
as
number
well.
one. Like, whatever.
Rude.
What?
They all got number one.
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that nonsense.
She wasn't
I
even
keep
the first
forgetting-
person called. That was Brandy K.
This is the power of editing, because Ria said I got 3 number 1 call outs and it showed that photo. I was like, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, man.
So Kyla's first call out.
We need to talk about the order of these call-outs that Tyra has to explain, because
Oh.
it makes no sense. So she says we're going to start with the 4 OGs and send somebody home. Then we're going to let you know which one of you is staying. And then we'll get back to the eliminated contestant.
Why would
So
they
weird.
not do classic top model? These are the order of the returning people. You are not coming back. So we get a moment of a top 2 where there's some tension. And then you show the people that are not coming back because one of them needs to have an exit interview.
Mm-hmm.
They needed to do the exact same thing they did that one cycle where, you know, it was the last one, I guess. Because
cycle
we remember
23.
Yeah.
they gave us a very specific order where Cherish, iconically the worst. And then they got to go. Yeah, it was, you know, also I think this was pretty deserved because Aaron was the worst
Yes.
of the comeback people. Then you would get rid of Liberty.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then a top 2 of Christina and Gina is really good narratively because it's a villain for 2 different contestants.
Yeah, exactly. And now you have those people like
as
shaken.
the bottom two.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were the bottom two in a lot of ways. Although I think this was just Kyla wins everyone else up for elimination.
I think that was the problem, was that Kyla's photo was so good that it would have felt strange if it weren't called first.
Sure.
Maybe.
But these are the rules you set up, so.
Yeah. So Kyla is first, and then Christiana. Then they're like, you were scared. It's like, kind of, but that was Aaron's storyline. Leaving Rio v. Shanice. Rio, you have blonde hair and poochy lips. Shanice, you're not pushing through.
Everybody in that room thought Shanice was going home.
Of course.
You know who definitely did?
Rio?
Well.
But also Christiana, who literally mouths, "What the fuck?" I found a gif of that moment where it's like, what the fuck?
Yes.
And then Tyra repeats the Tyra mail to Shanice.
Uh-huh.
We're almost word for word. There is no talking to the returnees or a ranking, as we said.
Nope.
Boo. Gina returns. The three left are not happy.
Nor is Rio.
Nor is Rio. We do eventually get an exit interview in the hallway from Rio that starts with a voiceover of her while she's collecting her photos.
Yeah.
And Rio is pissed that it's Gina, especially.
I might have been too, if I'm being honest. But
to give it a little credit, you were in the bottom two previously with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it did seem like you were the next to, even though Shanice, I think, theoretically would have gone, even though Rio's photo was worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we get a fun little bit where
This is great.
Rio fades out and Gina glitches in, not to the spot she was previously, but central.
Fun.
They should have had the cartoon come in and just like that pillow fight where she pushes her away.
And then the post-credit scene.
The credit scene was also super cute.
Great Kyla stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Crush on Director X last week, crush on a spider this week.
She says it's twerking.
It was so cute.
She was like, this is the cutest thing I've ever done. It was great.
This also goes to show with Christina and Kyla, when you're truly not scared of something and or think it's fun,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you just do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like you would hire people who aren't scared of these things to do these work. Rio Summers, great name.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say something interesting. I got stuff on Rio, but a lot of times I start from a place of the ANTM fan wiki and then
Sure.
just branch out from there. And she
Work
has
smarter,
the
not
least-
harder.
Yeah, she has the least of anyone. No one's written an update on her. It is very odd because they'll write updates on folks that didn't even make it on the show. Her Instagram is It's Rio Summers. Got about 7,000 followers.
Didn't increase that much from her 1,000 followers before.
Her bio reads, The Warrior, the rideshare killer and vicious murderer on Tubi.
Weird.
Big Capricorn, and RI in Capricorn is in parentheticals.
So it's Big Capcorn?
Yeah, or Rhode Island? I don't
I
know.
think it's her name. I think it's Rio.
Oh, kind of.
I would have capitalized the O at the end of corn then and made it
Mm.
Rio in cap. Anyway, LA to DET and lists herself as an actress, author, coach, and model. Could not find any authorship. So that is not, I don't know where that's from. Maybe I just couldn't find it. Again, I had a harder time with Rio. And then her email address. She very much on her Instagram still openly talks about Top Model and specifically her edit. As recently as July 2024 on a radio show.
Wow.
She also mostly keeps her hair short and blonde still. So she's someone who really like took to the makeover, it seems like, or at least keeps it in the rotation of her style. And she says, and this is pretty true, she was like, yeah, if you watch that show, I start out as an angel. And then at some point they decide that I'm going to be the bad guy. And then she says something that I don't think she hears how this sounds, but she was like, you know, I was dealing with an eating disorder and they try to make me look fat phobic. And it's like, and I was like, I don't think those are necessarily
Those are not at
They
odds.
sure aren't. Yeah.
A lot of people that have, dysmorphic bodies and eating disorders tend to be pretty
I would say those could align
reflective
with each
of
other.
other people. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like one of her most current things on her Instagram. So if you want to check it out, listeners, for yourselves, it's up there and readily available. Her Drew interview is one of the shortest ones. She still fully believes that Shanice's photo was worse. She does not agree with her elimination at all, which is very different than the attitude of a lot of folks once they get to this interview.
Sure.
She also retains that she didn't peak early. Drew's like, we saw you kind of peak and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I didn't see that, didn't agree with that, which I'm aligned with that.
Sure.
I didn't see that. She has a very sweet moment when she talks about how it's surreal that she lives in LA now and modeling's a big part of her life and she does it for a living. And sometimes she has to like kind of, pinch herself and remember the blessings of that. She says that when the comeback episode was happening, she had a sixth sense that Gina would return and she was going to replace her Shanice. She was like, I knew that right off the bat. As soon as I saw everyone come out, I was like, that's what's going to happen. And the most interesting thing to me, even though this is technically boring, and
love that.
At the end they have those rapid fires. Who's the messiest? Who's the funniest? Who's the horniest? I thought to myself, I was like, Rio might have very different answers.
Yeah.
Nope. Funniest, Kyla. Horniest, Shanice. Messiest, Vega. Same exact listing. So those are just true of those folks.
Interesting.
Everyone thinks that Kyla's funny, even when they weren't besties with her.
Even when they were calling her stupid behind her back.
Yeah, and there's some other articles and stuff on Rio. She's pretty active on social media. Like, she's posting stories as of the time of this recording today. So if you follow her, you can see what she's up to. It was very odd to me that, I looked up her IMDb, but it's mostly just the movies that I listed right now, which I'm not taking away. Maybe that's a new path in life that just started. Yeah. But I love a Tubi shout out because if there's some great stuff on there, but there's also
garbage,
extremely low budget Tubi movies, and they are immaculate.
The thing about Rio, she can say she blames it on the edit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think what we saw was that she was very aware of other people's flaws in a way she wasn't about herself.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's consistent that she would have trouble seeing why she was seen as such a problem. Because I do agree, though, the show she was quite nice until anything poking at her wall or her insecurities came up.
Yeah, she just really was not handling the things that were coming up over this competition for her.
And she said it all. She put that dusty plum lip on and she said everything that she was feeling.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a contestant have a bigger fall from grace for me.
Yeah.
We loved her at first.
Mm-hmm.
Loved her. Why didn't she win the cycle?
Yep.
And then we were like, uh-oh.
I'll say in general, I think this is a very OG or new version of Top 4. I think this is a very competitive Top 4 or 5.
Yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely.
Like, any of those 5 could have won, and there's a justification for the victory.
Mm-hmm. And they did manage to get a storyline for each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is something we've had some troubles with in the VH1 era.
I'm still having a little bit of a problem with the Kyla storyline that they're trying to craft. I don't know if it's quite there. I think of the 4 in either iteration, that's where the weakness of the story is coming from for the show.
Because they're not actually interested in her.
Right.
What's nice is that I think Kyla is so likable
Mm-hmm.
that she ends up just having a veneer of likableness throughout all the interactions we see of her, which is kind of nice.
When she's gotten to produce her own storyline, those little glimpses that we've gotten give us a very endearing, mature person. Yes. One of the most mature, super young contestants I think that's ever been on the show.
Easily.
Especially when you compare her to Rio.
Rio just did not do herself any favors ever.
But if you think we always do, no. And if you think we always do ourselves favors,
yeah,
self-love.
We're here for Team Podleadum, baby.
You should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you. Your hot takes, your iced tea, your silicone-based lube, unless you're allergic.
Ick.
We also love hearing from you on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So many good things, and we will put up the clips of which we spoke.
Can't wait.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram, lurking at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadem anytime you do. Because that's how we know you're out there.
That's how we know. You ask how we know.
That's how we know. So for Podleadum, I've been Lex Basile-Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.